All right, we are back with Ashes of Sovereignty, and last session we did, you guys ended up. Did you guys save the settler?
Yeah, we had gone
Yeah,
to
we
rescue
definitely.
Tamsin first instead of looking for the escaped convict.
Ah, so you guys tried to take the moral high ground.
I think we tried, yeah, something like that. I think we tried to figure out which was the easiest and would have the least repercussions.
So you think? All right.
Uh,
So, as everyone may notice, we are missing a party member due to in life our real life BS with school and sports and work. Nico is no longer playing with us for the time being. As always, he is always welcome back if his scheduling changes. But we are going to carry on. So, the morning sun casts long shadows across Emberhearth. The settlement is quiet, but tense. Word spreads quickly. Oh, wait, that's not the right one. Never mind. Okay. I was reading something like 10 sessions in advance.
Oh no!
All right.
Oh, spoilers.
All right.
oh, wow.
We've
All
made
right.
so much progress, guys. I'm so proud of us.
All right.
I guess
Oh,
so. We must have slept through it. Holy crap!
in
Good
10
long rest,
sessions, we
folks.
come back to the town we were in? No way.
All right. So,
Gojo.
as you guys all awake. Oh, shit. Where'd all my notes go? Okay, there they are. As you guys all awake, the morning sun casts its shadows across Emberhearth. The settlement is quiet as Cyril Vane calls over to you from the edge of the clearing as you guys make your way out of your tents. Her expression grim. Name's Bren Taylor. That convict that you let escape, well, he was spotted. You guys need to go find him. Preferably alive. But I guess if you need to, I can deal with dead. And as
Good to have options.
as you are talking to Sarah Vane, a woman walks over to you. She is probably roughly 5 foot tall, brown hair, humanoid, or human, not humanoid. And she is probably middle aged. She looks with a concerned and empathetic tone. He's not a monster. He saved my son from drowning in the ocean last summer back on the coast. He's angry, but he's not evil. And another settler walks over, and this is this gruff lumberjack looking guy. He's dangerous. There's a reason why he's a convict. He killed my brother. I'm assuming that he finally got his dues, which is why would he be caught? The settlement looks
It was your
towards,
brother he killed.
oh yes. The settlement looks towards you all. Sarah wants him found. Della wants him spared. Harl wants him punished. What do you do?
Well, we can't really truly punish him in the best way possible without bringing him back alive. So, I say we do that.
Um,
And this is a time where you guys can ask questions of trying to get information on Harl, or trying to get information on Bren Taylor, trying to get any information that you guys can, just so you're aware.
And Brent Taylor is the escaped convict, right?
Correct. He is the one
Okay.
that escaped along the wagon trail during that fight with what's her name there that tricked you guys.
Right. And Cyril is like the local authority figure of the.
Yeah. She's kind of like the commander in chief of the settlement for lack of better terms.
Like a sheriff, marshal,
Yeah.
Probably
type,
more.
law keeper.
Yeah,
Sarovane the Warden. I
yeah.
believe is what-
She's more
Warden,
of like.
okay.
Look at her more as like the sheriff of the town.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
She more tries to keep everybody.
we
I'm just,
know-
I'm just saying, if you have an escaped convict, I feel like that's more the warden or sheriff's fault than like four random bozos' fault. Like
You're
is
not
there, like,
wrong
we're-
there, mate.
We're citing
That-
blame here. I just want to like,
Yeah. Like, we were just here to get the rest of the people here alive, and get everybody here safe. We weren't
Like,
really on guard duty.
I'm happy to help. To be clear, I'm just saying, like,
Of course.
we let them escape. We let them escape.
We speaking French.
What was
now?
his crime, though? Do we know his crime?
That's what we actually should be asking rather than playing semantics.
Yeah, like,
about
what did the guy do? If he saved somebody from drowning, and then
Well,
a
that
year
was a
later he's
prior-
criminal,
Murdered this guy's brother, is what I
Right.
heard.
he murdered somebody?
Yeah.
Yes.
He had murdered a hero's brother, so he claims.
Oh. Well, bring him back alive to face true justice then. If he's
I think
dead, he
the-
can't do that if he's dead.
I want to ask what was the name of the woman who's sympathetic to this Bren guy?
That is going to be Della.
The game
Hello.
warden. The store lady, right? Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
The quartermaster.
Mm-hmm.
All I would love to ask is of Della is whether she thinks Bren was justly arrested or convicted. Like, regardless of like whether he has a good heart, like, do you think he kind of deserved to be convicted of the crime he was convicted of?
So she kind of looks towards you and she kind of explains, I don't know what he's done or he did. All I know is my son is still here because of him.
Okay, so you don't know any of this business that happened after you interacted.
She doesn't seem to know. She just knew his name as the person who helped save her son.
Okay, cool.
Miss Cyril. Now, as Harold claimed, Bren's conviction as the reason why he was a prisoner to begin with, that was for the murder of his of his sibling, correct?
Well, yes. Bren, well, he assaulted a guard, and then he ended up killing Harl's brother back in the capital.
So was the murder done as a part of the interaction he had with the guard, or were there any witnesses to this event?
She kind of looks towards Raffen. I wasn't there. All I know is I have what he's charged with. So I can't tell you how truthful it is. I can't tell you how accurate it is. But I was told that this prisoner assaulted a guard of the Capitol and he murdered this other individual. We were going to be using him as a laborer, which is why he is now here in Emberhearth, or supposed to be here.
Right. Okay. So his the punishment befitting to him was going to be one of a physical labor.
Physical labor and exile from the capital.
Understood. Understood.
Quick question: is there a role or skill I could roll to evaluate if that's the typical sentence for that kind of crime described?
I'm not even gonna make you roll. So, with your background and with Claire's background, you would know generally anybody who assaults a guard and or murder, any serious crimes like that, they're generally exiled from the land.
Okay, so this is consistent. then,
Oh yes,
In other words. Okay.
at least from the kingdom
Cool.
of Basie. which is where
Hmm.
you guys are all from there.
I think I'm ready to go. I think the only other thing I'd be down for, I think might make sense to ask is whether or not the brother of the murdered has any more details about this, the circumstances under which the crime occurred, basically. But otherwise, I'm down for anything.
So, let's see. Haro looks at you. He killed my brother back in Basie, cut him down in the street and ran. They caught him 2 days later. They should have hung him then. He spits into the dirt. Don't let Della fool you. Saving her boy doesn't wash the blood off of his hands.
Mr. Harrow, was your brother a part of the Capitol's Guard?
No, he was not. He was minding his own business.
Oh, he was. Oh, understood. He just happened to be a bystander to the events. Unfortunately.
Yes, exactly. He did nothing wrong. He did nothing to this man. He did not deserve to die.
Hmm. Because the altercation with the guard was prior to the killing of your brother.
Yes. So, essentially, what happened was he got in a scuffle with the guard. As he was running away, he slit his brother's, or killed his brother, and ran.
Well, Mr. Harrow, I'm deeply and ultimately very sorry for your loss. I have multiple siblings myself, and knowing that any of them had died in the most unfortunate of circumstances, as the one your brother has found himself in, I'd be terribly distraught, and I can try to empathize with you on that, and we can promise that we'll bring Mr. Bren Taylor to justice.
Thank you. So, Sarah Vane walks over again after you guys finish discussing. Bring him back. I don't care how, but don't let him vanish into the forest.
Seems wise.
Yeah.
You guys proceed to gather your gear, and you head northwest towards the old growth. The forest looms ahead, dense, quiet, and waiting. As
Quick
you leave,
question.
go right ahead.
I'm so sorry. Has a long rest transpired since the last session?
Yes, without a doubt.
Okay, cool. I will mark that. I'm gonna roll for my little Mystic Visions stuff.
Perfect, perfect.
So please
I
continue. Sorry for
suppose
the
we'll want
interruption.
somebody to try to track this guy.
I'm supposing you're right.
I wonder who that would be.
So, as you leave Emberhearth behind and head northwest, the trees rise taller here, their trunks thick and ancient. The air begins to grow cooler, quieter, and heavier. Brent Taylor's last known sighting begins at the edge of the clearing. Boot prints, broken branches, and the faint scuff of someone running hard. The forest awaits. Brent's trail is fresh. How do you begin tracking him?
Let's see. You said his footprints are fresh, right?
Yep. It looks like he just ran through here. Probably
All right.
the day
Well,
before.
yeah, I definitely ask like exactly how fresh, and then probably look to see if there's any broken branches, twigs, slightest little hints of what direction he may have gone towards.
Okay. Go ahead and roll survival. Oof.
That kind of sucked.
So as you
I guess
begin,
you
Oh,
don't
mark
know
your luck at
anything.
least.
Yep, get
Huh?
yourself that luck.
Yep.
I mean, depending on how much luck you got, might be worthwhile, but can't tell you exactly.
Oh, do you have free luck?
I did not have any luck. No,
Oof.
I just added
Yep.
one.
All right, so you begin looking at the trail. It becomes muddled among the roots in the underbrush. You lose a few minutes circling before picking it back up again.
Well, he's a tricky bugger. Knows his way around. I'll give him that.
Was there anything, sorry, was it just an anonymous clearing of the forest where we started tracking him, or was there something distinctive or unique about that location?
So it was the last known sighting. Someone claimed to have saw him running out into that area. It's kind of just like the entrance.
Right, but that, like, it was...
Go ahead.
Oh, no, you're telling me exactly what I was going to ask for.
Okay, yeah, it was kind of like the entrance to the forest. Like, there's a trail type of thing leading into it. It's not just like, oh, he ran into the underbrush. And
I see.
after
Okay.
Jack mixed up the trail, he was able to re-find it a little bit deeper into the forest eventually.
Mm.
Yep.
So, you have the option. You can try and check for traps, call out Bren's name, try and figure out his mental state, or you can keep trying to follow his basic tracks.
I'd imagine he's probably pretty scared and panicked. At least that's what I would
I
assume.
assume so, yeah. Yeah.
Well, because he's been gone for what, day and a half, 2 days,
Yep.
and he has probably no food, no anything with him.
I would imagine that'd be, his first. What he would look for. Be a nice fresh source of water.
I mean, yeah, unless he's a seasoned survivalist, he's probably, I imagine, going to be in the orbit of the settlement for quite some time.
Yeah, from what you guys know, he's just a city boy thug.
Okay.
All right.
Still, looking for water doesn't sound like a bad idea, though, in terms of his
No.
objectives and priorities.
In terms of survival, yeah, that's probably what he would go for first.
All right, so you guys just gonna keep trying to search for him, try and see if you can find a water source.
Believe
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Alright.
I don't think yelling for him would entice him to come out.
No, that'd be a bad idea. We don't want to do that.
All right. So as you guys continue tracking his footprints, somehow Jack is able to, or Thalrin is able to successfully navigate, even though he hasn't proven that he's a very good tracker yet.
I've done pretty good so far.
You guys end up finding a small clearing where Bren had appeared to stop briefly. There is a few footprints that circle in confusion, and a tree trunk bears a fresh cut mark of frustration or fear. A scrap of cloth hangs from a branch, torn and bloodstained. The trail continues deeper into the old growth. The trees ahead grow darker, thicker, and strangely quiet. How do you proceed?
Cautiously.
Oh man, we lost our highest intelligence character, didn't we? But I'd love to roll like an investigation or something to like just sign of a scuffle here.
Oh yeah,
Something like that, you know?
Go right ahead.
Okay, let's see if this works. Normal.
Big balls.
Please.
Oh,
Okay, so we're gonna re-roll that, is what we're gonna do.
Oh, so it's not just me then. Okay, cool.
Ah, okay.
Not just me.
I got a 7. No, it's
Okay.
nothing.
Yeah, you notice that the blood is somewhat fresh within the past few days, but you can't really discern much else.
Okay.
So,
It was pretty clear to the rest of you guys that like we didn't get any sense of his motive from the crowd, right? No one had any idea why he did that.
Not really.
Doesn't seem
Yeah.
like it. I mean,
There's-
oh, sorry. Go ahead, please.
Oh no. It seems like there's a chance we're not hearing the whole story.
I wouldn't have to agree with that. I mean, how does one go from? I mean, I can understand both sides. One trying to, the stories of the valiant hero trying to topple over an anarchical type of government, or an evil type of government, and show against and perform an action against the oppression of the nation. And suddenly the tragedy of a innocent bystander falling down. Well, that's a tale as old as time. But I mean, at the same time, I really don't think that from what we've heard that there's much reason to believe that our good buddy or the good convict Bren was intentionally trying to kill Harold's brother. I think it was just a situation of being at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Mhm.
We'd have to get this convict's side of the story to see where we can even begin to piece things together.
I think you're right about that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The sooner we find them, the sooner we get our answers, and the sooner we are able to. I mean, it's from what we've encountered so far in the last couple of days. It gets treacherous here in the forest, so you know, unless we want our lead to run cold, I can't say that we can be spending too much time out here trying to look for him. Our chances grow narrower by the hour that passes.
No, you're
Don't
quite,
worry,
you're
we
quite
won't
right.
get
Yeah.
lost.
You been leaving the trail of breadcrumbs as we've been walking on by there, buddy?
No, I just have yeah, I got a pretty good far traveler thing, so I got a good keen sense of where we are. You know.
You don't need no breadcrumbs. Okay.
No, I don't need breadcrumbs. I got that dragon sight.
Sure about that?
Very sure. Very
Okay.
sure.
We're just,
So
let's just keep tempting fate over and over, just jinxing ourselves repeatedly.
Absolutely. Where's the fun in not doing that?
All right. So
Where is this guy? Let's go find him.
you guys begin to push deeper into the forest, following the signs of Bren's flight. The air grows colder, the light dims, the trees seem to lean inward, with their branches forming a tangled ceiling overhead. The forest continues to grow darker. The trees here seem to be a lot older, with their trunks thick and twisted. Moss begins to hang from the branches like tattered cloth. Up ahead, the trail widens into a small clearing just a few paces across. In the center of the clearing lies a small pile of stones stacked carefully, deliberately. A marker, a message. Beside it, carved into the bark of a tree, it's a single word. Sorry. The clearing is quiet. The stone marker and the carved word feel deliberate. A message left for someone. Maybe you. What do you do?
This is very ominous.
A little bit,
My
yeah.
audio dropped my audio dropped the single word, and I heard the rest of the sentence.
Oh, single word is sorry.
Sorry. Oh, okay. Well, that is ominous. I agree with that one. Interesting. You don't suppose he thinks we follow? Like he's noticed we're following him?
He probably would assume that somebody would follow him. He is an escaped convict. I would expect somebody to follow me if I was in his position.
Maybe
Nature
being
of
in the
fugitives.
forest by himself with all of his fear or guilt, or he's without food, without water. He's probably going a little bit insane.
Probably. Most likely. I should probably investigate the stones. What is it, like a small stone mound, or
It's like
how?
what's the best way to describe it? hiking up the Adirondacks, you know how they put those like stone little make those stone towers?
Hmm.
It looks like those. They are
Okay.
stacked. It looks like the stones are stacked with care. 3 small ones with a larger one on top. A simple memorial, which you would know to be a habit of someone who has lost people in the past.
Yeah.
So first, we
Alright.
come upon a scene, or it seems that there's a site of some kind of confrontation, or else frustration and agitation. The blood and the mud and all that business. And now we have some makeshift shrine of some kind and apology.
Does it look like the ground's been disturbed at all near the rocks?
It looks like someone like just the stereotypicalness of someone moving stuff around. No like scuffle or anything like that.
Okay.
Mm,
Are there any tracks leading away from the stones?
Make me a survival check.
Big rolls.
That's a bit better.
Okay. Yeah, you notice that the trail continues west towards the deeper into the woods, and you notice that his pace is a little uneven. He seems to be limping. Whoever made the
Okay,
track.
can I tell which foot he's favoring?
Not with a 14.
Oh. I was gonna say, can I see like which footprint is a little bit deeper in the mud?
Not with a 14, you don't get that information.
Alright. But I can see it's definitely a staggered stride.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Alright, so I'll relay that to everybody. So he's got a bit of a staggered stride. Were there blood drops, like blood droplets in the dirt?
You can tell there's some dried blood.
Dry blood? Okay. Alright, so he's injured by something.
Mhm.
Could have scraped himself on a branch, could have run into some beast. Maybe a lone wolf or something. Doesn't seem like enough blood to cause any serious injury, though.
Well, what if he would it be possible that he had an encounter with some of the odd little creatures that we have seen the day before we went to look for Tamsin?
The ones that ambushed us?
Yeah, those with the little wooden carved masks.
Oh, the ones that we didn't fight, you mean?
Yeah, those.
Oh, those little guys. Oh, it's possible he may have. Oh, I don't know if they were the types to not take prisoners or to let him run away alive. I imagine they would have hunted him down.
They seem to like taking prisoners, don't they?
Mm,
They specifically seem to like
Possibly.
taking prisoners,
hmm.
which makes me wonder if they tried to apprehend him or something to that effect.
Mm,
He
was
is a slippery guy. He does seem to have a knack for getting away.
Mm-hmm. He's a double fugitive now.
Yeah. All right. Well, I got the trail if you want to carry on.
Of course, by all means.
Alrighty.
Alright.
the way.
A sudden breeze stirs the clearing, rustling the leaves overhead. The sound is soft, almost like a whisper. The trail leads deeper into the old grove. Brent is close, and he's not thinking clearly. You leave the clearing behind, following the uneven footprints west. The trees continue to grow taller, the air grows colder, and the forest grows quiet again. Too quiet. Up ahead, you begin to hear a man's voice, ragged, yet panicked. Stay back! Stay away from me! You break through a wall of brush and find a narrow ravine, 10 feet across, 20 foot deep. Ooh, excuse me. Its sides lined with roots and loose soil. On the far side, clinging to a jutting root with one hand, is Bren Taylor. He looks at you with wild, terrified eyes. You notice he is pale, sweating, and bleeding from a cut on his arm. Don't come closer. I swear I'll jump. I won't go back. I won't let you hand me over again. Just
So he's not hanging for his life on a ledge. He's like just standing over the edge.
oh no, he's hanging on to like the branch. Like he's like on like a small ledge, but he's holding onto a
Mhm.
branch to stabilize himself.
Interesting.
Like
But it's just him and us, or there's no third party here, right?
not yet. Just
Just
You
wondering if
clearly
I'd be-
intuitive.
I don't know, does somebody want to try and talk to him, or
as
my first thought was to run over and like pull him up, but yeah.
oh, he's on the other side of a ravine.
Oh, he's on the whole of. Oh, never mind. Okay.
As you guys begin to approach closer, Bren slips slightly, with dirt falling into the ravine. Bren hangs by one hand now over a 20-foot drop. He is terrified, injured, and cornered. So, that little dirt ledge that he was standing on just crumbled.
Hmm.
Hey.
Is anyone here able to secure him physically from afar?
He's on the other side of this ravine, right?
I mean,
Yeah. Magically, yeah. No.
I can try to, and I'm saying this like in a very kind of like covert, I guess, kind of way, so that he's not exactly picking up on. I don't want to like in a way that doesn't disturb him very much from his current physical state or current mental state. I can try to do something to calm his mind. I can't guarantee it'll work, but I kind of need a safety net.
Do you need to talk to him, or?
Yeah, I can try to talk to him
Okay.
and lessen his anxiety, his fearfulness.
Really wish I had gotten hold person now. Do not.
Yeah, I don't have one of those. If there are any animals around, I could talk to them. Is there like a squirrel nearby that can show me where a bridge is?
You like talk to a bear to like pull him up from
That'll
the other
calm him
side.
down.
If he was where we are, then I could just pull him up.
God.
But
Yeah, no squirrel.
he said he's 10 foot away.
I'm not gonna
Like,
lie.
do we
to you,
have?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, I'm
Is
gonna turn
there-
to actually, Paul. I'm forgetting your character's name. Can I ask it again?
Raffin.
Raffin. I'm gonna turn to Raffin. I'm gonna say no. I've seen this. I think you say what you have in mind to say. It'll work out fine. Trust me with this.
Well,
All right.
you want it? No, sorry. Go ahead.
So, Paul, I'm going to let
Yes, sir.
you talk first. And depending on how you say it and what you say, the DC for this check is going to be either lower or higher. Just so you're aware.
All right. Well,
No pressure.
4-horse bard. I was ready to charm this fellow to be on our side. So
Hey. Oh, you're just gonna cast charm on him? That's
I
amazing.
was gonna try to cast charm person. Be like, hey, man, we're friends here, man. Just go ahead and climb back up. You good, man? That's why I need a safety net.
Oh, by chance, what's your DC?
13 wisdom.
13. Oh. Because
I
it
was
could
thinking
make him
pass.
roll a 7 on the save, but he might
Oh,
save
well,
if you're.
I mean, he would need like a 6 plus 6 to make
He
it.
would need a +5, which doesn't seem crazy to me for an NPC to have a +5, but I don't know.
Well, no, because it's
Seems
you can give him a 7, right?
He rolls a 7 on the dice, so he would still roll he would still add any modifiers.
6. Yeah, plus 6. Because my DC is 13.
Oh, 13.
So
That's
he would
all.
need a-
All right.
Yeah, sorry. But
Okay,
I'm
fair enough. Either way,
It's a fair bit of metagaming right there, friends.
yeah, it's a fair bit of metagaming. So not particularly my style, not something.
to,
But I'm
to be
more
clear, I can see into the future. So this is literally my character just kind of doing what he
Yeah.
would
Oh,
do
that's
anyway.
true.
happy. Okay.
That's true.
I'll kind of just take the front route.
Mhm.
Rafen is gonna slowly, not approach the side of the ravine, but just hands up in the air. It's just gonna approach Bran and say, hold on, Mr. Taylor, may I call you Mr. Taylor? Now, I understand that that you feel as you have been in some quite dark moments in your life, and clearly you feel absolutely and utterly terrible about the actions you have committed. But I remind you that you still, underneath all that darkness, there is a light that shines through you. I mean, we have just heard about your selfless acts on saving a young lad from from his terrible demise. Now, I cannot believe that a man who would want to do such good would be comfortable with himself in ending it all over that. I'm gonna need we would like to give you a hand here and speak on your behalf, hear your side of the story. So please, if you could try, just grip on tightly to that branch you're holding on, and we will do our utmost best to go on the other side of this ravine and pick you up, so you could be in a safe place and in a safe state of mind.
All right, roll persuasion.
Yes,
he rolls a
sir.
19.
Oh!
Damn, that was really good.
Wait, did you just use your future bullshit?
I use my Mystic Visions
Okay.
to set the die roll is a 19.
Do I add modifiers to that, or?
You add all your modifiers to it, yeah.
Oh, okay. So persuasion, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's gonna be a 24.
Yeah.
Well, okay then.
Bren's grip steady.
This is why my character spoke to you with such confidence that you should go say what you're gonna say.
His breathing
bless up.
slows. He looks
I
at you
love it.
not with trust, but with something close to hope. I didn't mean to kill him. I didn't. It was a fight. A stupid drunken fight. I tried to stop it. I tried. He slips a little bit before regaining his composure. I'm not a monster. And now he is still hanging from this rope, or from this branch here.
So, yeah, now we have the practical problem of actually saving this guy. How deep? The ravine's very deep, I assume, right? Deep enough to be perilous.
20 foot.
Okay.
Is it just rocks at the bottom, or is it like a river?
Rocks with pointy rocks and pointy shit that will probably kill him. Especially,
Oh,
he's not
Mm.
very a high level person.
He's not a
Okay,
fantasy
okay.
hero, it turns out.
Got you. No plot armor for this guy. Cool.
No.
Okay.
Well-
we could.
As much as I do want to bring him back alive to face the true justice of the village, I want to survive myself more. So I will not risk my neck for
Hey.
him.
Well, I mean, depending on how deep it is, we have rope with us, don't we? It's usually part of the standard kit.
Uh-huh.
We could like tie a rope around a tree, just climb down, walk over there, try to like arrange ourselves to catch him or
Oh
something.
well,
you know?
yeah, absolutely. We can definitely throw him a rope.
I'd also wonder, some of us might even have one of the standard kits has like climbing gear as well. A scholar's pack wouldn't, but if you have everyone should have at least a pack of some kind in your inventory. If you open that and just take a look inside, you might find some stuff in there.
I mean,
As for me, I have a book of lore and a bottle of ink, which is not too useful in this context.
I
We
mean,
got costumes and
realistically,
What are we
the
doing?
ravine is only 10 foot across. So based on your
Oh.
guys' simple knowledge, he probably tried to jump across it, and he just missed.
Mm.
You failed to save.
Oh, I'll just jump across it then. I can make that.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're gonna attempt to jump across,
I'm a big, like, 7-foot dragon. I can jump across that.
True.
yeah.
Only 3 feet longer than you are.
I mean, I've also got a +3 to my strength. I have 16 strength, so I should be able to pass that pretty good.
Look,
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I believe in the rules you could easily jump across that,
hmm
but as you jump, I'm gonna need an acrobatics check to make sure you're able to safely land on the other side without falling yourself.
Oh, all right.
You're good.
Okay.
Yay.
So Valrin is on the other side now. What are you gonna do? Just stare at the
Oh.
guy?
No, I'm gonna grab him with I'm gonna grab his arm and pull him up.
All right.
Long the king.
You grab his wrist just as his fingers begin to slip. His weight nearly pulls you down, but you hold fast. Bren looks up at you. Why are you helping me? The ground gives... never mind, that's not that one. The ravine falls silent. Bren hangs from Thalrin's hand, breathing hard, exhausted, yet terrified. He is no longer running. So, I'm going to assume you pull him up, Thalrin, correct? Or are you just going to let
I
him
do.
hold? Okay.
No, I pull him up and in a low growl tone, I tell him he must answer for his crimes
He looks...
and face the justice of the village.
He looks at you, Thalrin. I didn't want to hurt anybody. I just wanted to be free.
Be that as it may, your clan must judge you.
As you secured Bren, you begin to maneuver your way back towards Emberhearth.
I was gonna throw him across the thing, but okay.
I was about to ask, like, how does Threlfin get back with Bran on him? He just fireman.
If you want to play that out, I was gonna like.
Okay.
I mean, I'll look at him. I'll give him a.
Give me a strength check.
Well, so I'd give him a good, draconic glare, and make sure he's not gonna give me any trouble, so I don't have to tie him up with this rope I have. Which you said he doesn't seem to be in the running mood, so that's good. And then then I would just chuck him back over to the other side and be like, "All right, let's go."
Yeah, give me a strength check. I want to see if you can throw him or if he falls. Yeah, you're good.
19.
Somehow you just chuck him and he clears the ravine by like 5 foot.
Yeah.
I
And then
can't believe you did that.
Well, how the hell else was I gonna get him across? Think I was gonna jump with him in my arms? I don't think so.
You
Strong,
could.
but not that strong.
Oh my god.
It was almost an 8. I
Brutal.
saw the dice. It was almost an 8. I'd have been like, "Oops."
Yeah, that would have been.
I was gonna say it was starting to sound a bit like a puzzle of like, well, you're crossing a river and you have like a fox and a hen and a bag of corn, and how do you
scorpion,
you have this one wounded man in a 10-foot ravine, but you're only on one side with one of your party members. And...
All right.
That was fantastic.
So, you guys make your way back. You begin to emerge from the forest. Bren Taylor is still injured. He is exhausted, and he is barely able to stand. As Emberhearth comes into view, its fires glowing warm against the darkening trees. Word spreads quickly as you approach. Settlers begin to gather. Faces are tense, while voices whisper, and the air grows heavy. Cyril Vane steps forward, arms crossed, expression unreadable. With Arl standing beside her, his jaws clenched and his eyes burning. While Della pushes through the crowd, breathing very fast, as if she's extremely worried about what is to happen. Sarah Vane responds, "You found him. Good." She looks towards Bren. Bren Taylor, you stand accused of murder in Basie and of escaping custody on the road to Emberhearth. Before we decide your fate, you will speak. Bren Taylor looks up at everybody. I didn't mean to kill him, Harl's brother. It was a fight. A stupid, drunken fight. I tried to stop it. I tried. Looking towards the ground. I ran because I knew no one would believe me. And I saved Della's boy because, well, I couldn't let another life slip away. Arl looks up. You murdered my brother. You left him bleeding in the street. You don't get to stand here and pretend you're sorry. As he steps forward, give him to me. I'll finish what Basie didn't. Della looks around at you guys all. He saved my son. He risked my life, his life for a child he didn't know. That has to mean something. People can change. Please don't let this end in blood. The settlement falls silent. Sarah looks to you. Not Arl, not Della, you. The ones who brought Bren back. She looks and says, what should be done with him?
Well, he is a prisoner. You can't have murder begets more murder. That's not how this will resolve. As if the other guy kills him, that's just going to make another murderer for us to put in prison. So, lock him up, let him serve his time, rehabilitate, whatever it is we do.
I concur with our Dragonborn friend here. Getting into blood oaths is not going to beget a prosperous cycle.
You cannot form a good, strong clan off of more murder.
It does
The debt
not
must
seem
be
to.
paid.
I think there's wisdom in that. It does not seem to me as though this is a man eager to kill again, but obviously that does not absolve him of his crimes. I think the decisions in front of you, Sarah, as the leader in this context, are perhaps how best to adjudicate his punishment and how to weigh what a threat he poses to the community. I do not perceive a very strong threat here, personally. This man seemed crazed, stricken with fear when we found him. But as for what his just due punishment is, that might be a more complicated process to work out.
So, do you think he should be imprisoned again then? And carry out his sentencing? Because if we imprison him, when the next caravan arrives, the judge is coming with him. And that judge is going to decide a harsher sentence now that he tried to escape.
It's not
Then that
entirely.
will be for them to decide.
The only question really is whether or not there is some error in his conviction, which I don't feel I have the greatest amount of evidence to yet doubt. It seems like Bren alleges it was all some innocent mistake, but Bren, why were you fighting this man in the first place? Oh, Paul, you're trying to say something?
Sorry, no, yeah, I was gonna do some over the table shit. Like you brought it up. Like I wanted to do like an insight check to see.
Yeah, go for it.
The sorrow behind Bren's eyes as he was.
Are these crocodile tears?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. Give me a insight check.
Yeah. I feel like I should have probably asked this way earlier. I don't know why I didn't think of this. But get caught up in the role play. So, Also, I really appreciate how you just deferred to me at the minute I raised my hand like I wasn't back in middle school.
I'm very sensitive to the prospect of just monologuing and talking over people, so I like overcompensate the moment I think I'm talking over someone.
You're chilling. You're absolutely chilling. Dude. Don't even worry about it. Oof.
18?
A little 18 right there.
You 100% believe him. He is telling the truth.
Mm.
Sounds
He
good. Sounds good.
believes he is sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So Bren believes he's innocent.
Yes.
Okay. I guess the question, like, I mean, the scene still plays out. I guess I still ask him, like, why? Like, you're saying it was a mistake that you killed him, but like, why were you fighting him in the first place? What happened?
He looks around. No one would believe me when I told them he was starting a fight with a female in the bar. No one would believe me if I said that. Harl's brother was a respected member of the community. Why would anybody believe me? I'm a nobody.
Were there others in the bar? Other witnesses?
All his friends.
No other patrons or neutral parties?
None that would believe him like they would believe. None that would believe me like they would believe him.
I see.
So it would be your allegation that you were intervening to protect some woman, and then Harl's brother escalated.
Correct. Arl looks up as he says that. That's bullshit. My brother would never hit a female.
Oh, he sounds like the kind of guy who says females instead of woman. But
I never said hit either. Was the brother just harassing her, bothering her? What was the...
He kept trying to grab her and take her drink. And he wanted to dance and she didn't.
Okay.
Excuse me, Miss Marie Claire. Have you any thoughts to weigh upon the sentencing of poor Mr. Taylor here?
I'm assuming that we're believing the convict's story. And in which case, myself being a woman, if somebody is harassing a woman and you're stepping in to save her, I would believe him over this other guy.
There's no other witnesses to corroborate this story, though.
that's the tricky part, isn't it? It's a very sympathetic story, though.
As far as
It
we know,
is.
there are no credible witnesses to keep corroborating this story. There is some sort of bias, as Mr. Taylor has done presented.
I would like to believe in reform. I truly believe that if the judge is coming in the next caravan, like keep him. I don't believe in that we should murder or let him die for this because there's a good deed and a bad deed, or so we think. So I think he should be judged again, and I think that we can do some kind of reform with him. He's here as a convict to work anyway. If he is truly sorry, then he will do that.
Sounds perfectly reasonable to me. I believe that there may be some sort of metric that that Mr. Taylor could work towards. I'm not saying that his sentence should be alleviated. He was still an escaped convict. Unfortunately, even if he did not mean to kill this person, the death of a person still happened otherwise. But people should be given second chances, third chances even, should they be shown remorse. And I believe that Mr. Taylor has shown some good remorse to the events that happened that fateful night. If anything, life should be spared at the very minimum. One cannot grow, one cannot change if life does not continue to exist.
Getting real deep in session 3.
Present us with a moral dilemma, and you're gonna want to be surprised when we have some ethical pondering.
Oh no, I purposely put this moral dilemma in early.
I mean, as far as this character goes, I'm an outcast to this whole, however your society runs.
Mm-hmm.
If it was me and
I
my
like that.
clan, we would have just,
You would have murdered him.
fought it out.
Trial by
we-
combat ages ago.
Trial by combat, survival of the fittest. We also wouldn't have had a petty squabble like this to begin with. So our women are strong enough to handle themselves.
Sure.
The fact this even occurs in the first place with you soft beings is unique.
Crazy take. I think, just to put a bow on it, I guess there's no rule that's compelling us to kill him now. I think it's a decision between. I don't think we have. Nothing says we have to let him go either.
No.
I think if we have him just rot in prison, then we're gonna have a judge by, and the judge is gonna say, "Well, you have another strike on your record," and he gets a harsher sentence. I think just giving him some opportunity to show good character while not letting him go entirely makes sense to me.
So make them dig holes.
Digging holes builds
I mean, he's
character.
supposed to do hard labor here anyway.
Sure
Wait, are we
does.
talking like I'm not gonna say it anymore. I'm sorry.
I broke character for a second there. I'm sorry. The opportunity was too great.
Now, Miss Vane, when is the next caravan with the judge supposed to be arriving here?
Well, it should be here the next few weeks.
Next few weeks.
Perfect.
If it's fine with the rest of the party here, how about and please provide your input, but here are my thoughts. I believe Mr. Taylor should be granted a fairly harsh but understandable punishment for his actions that he's committed. He did run away. He did break away. While it was an unintentional killing of another citizen of Basie, it was done accidentally. Now, I'm not a current practicing member of the law, but law stands as they do. Now, let's say that Mr. Taylor has time to reform himself and walk through the punishments and the deeds that he has committed until this judge would arrive here at Emberhurst. I'm sorry, is it Emberhurst or Emberhurst?
Emberhearth or Emberheart?
Okay.
I've been saying
Emberhearth.
Emberhearth.
Okay, I my hearing is all jacked up, so I hear Emberhurst and Emberheard and Emberheart. So and let's say up until the judge done arrived here at Emberhearth, he will need to be working twice as hard as his other cellmates, per the phrasing might be. And if he shows signs of continual remorse and upholding his sentence, as well as providing quality work that has been handed down to him, I believe that a good word to the judge might be put in place. Other than that, anything beyond or beneath that type of punishment, then it's up to the judge's ruling as to what his after sentencing might be.
Cyril looks towards you, and all she says is, "Does everyone else agree with this?"
Yes.
Cyril nods. The guards step forward and take Bren by the arms. He does not resist. Cyril says he will stand trial when the next caravan arrives. Until then, he remains our responsibility. The crowd disperses slowly, voices hushed. The fires of Emberhearth crackle in the gathering dark. And that is the end of that scene. We are going to take a quick 5-minute break here, and we will start the next one here. The next
Us.
day. So, feel free to take that long rest, as it is now a new day, and I will be right back.
Vale, vale.
Oh, hello. Hi, Sylvie.
All right. Jack, have you been seeing some of these goddamn fucking spoilers?
I was looking over the list at work today
Jesus.
when I had some downtime.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, this set is like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I'm thinking I might have to go to the pre-release next Friday night.
I'm glad I bought a box of this. Did you see that Slumbering Trudge?
Which one?
Slumbering Trudge. X in green for a 6/6 plant beast. This creature enters with a number of stun counters on it equal to 3 minus X.
Let's see. Oh, I see we actually got some new things here. There's a bunch of reprints that we're getting in like a cool art set, like Fracture,
Yes.
Expressive Iteration. I saw Cyclonic Rift was in there.
Yep, Pongify, Big Score, a couple of other
Yep.
big name shit.
Oh, this giant
Turtle-looking
fucking-
thing, but it's not a turtle; it's a plant.
looks like a Pokemon.
Yeah,
Looks like a
that turtle
Tor-
that has
Tortuga.
yeah, that turtle that
The
has
one
the
that evolves from
plants.
Turtwig.
Yeah,
Yeah. Babe, which one is that?
Huh?
What's Torterra?
yeah, that's it. It
Right,
looks like
The
Torterra
land,
is the
Torterra.
the
final-
land. That's the land one. Ouch.
Torterra
got the-
is the Turtwig
He's got the
evolution.
tree on his back.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what this looks like. This magic card looks just like that.
Except he's not a fucking turtle;
Okay.
he's a plant beast.
Yeah, he is a plant beast, but he looks like a kind of thing. Number of stun counters on equal to 3 times X.
Wait, is this for the?
Oh,
the
that's
set?
kind of
Yeah, Strixhaven. Secrets of it. Strixhaven there.
Oh,
that's weird. I wouldn't actually play that in the Quandrix deck. It's an X spell, which is good, but like
Oh no, I
all it
wouldn't
is
play
is
it.
a
in-
6/6.
Yeah,
so
I
like,
don't know if I'd play this in anything.
out of 10, this, I mean, from what you guys know, is it worth getting or not?
Oh, absolutely.
yes,
Is
This
it,
set
it is worth getting?
this set looks really good.
yeah.
Ah,
It's
shit.
probably one of the
Well-
best sets of the year, in my opinion,
God,
so
okay.
far.
It's shaping up to be, yeah.
That means I got to sign up for the pre-release. Okay,
Yep.
all right.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the one next Friday, I think.
Jack, did you see
Shit.
the?
I mean,
the one
we have
card-
Ancestral Recall on a stick.
Yeah.
So like, come on.
Did you see the one card, Terrafractal?
Terrafractal. Yeah, I did see Terrafractal. I
That
love
is
these fractal
awesome.
creatures, man. You know, I've got my geometry physics background, so like I love these little fractal creatures. Looking at the artwork of them and seeing the actual designs
Oh my god,
And-
yeah.
inside of them and seeing the actual curvatures and things within them, it's so cool.
I will say, I absolutely love planar engineering, and that's going into my Toph deck.
It goes in every landfall deck.
Yeah.
It's so dumb. It's the dumbest thing I think I've ever seen.
Like, the best part about the Toph deck, though, I don't actually have to sacrifice those lands.
I mean, they come right back, which is
Exactly.
disgusting. It's the same in the Hearthhall deck.
Yes.
I do the exact same thing, which is really gross.
But we're getting, like, a sport that looks like almost Quidditch now. In universe.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. But
It is what it is, but we have another because Mono White needed it. We have, do you see Erode?
yes.
Yeah, so now they can, it's destroy, it's not exile, but it's another Mono White 1-drop that destroys a creature or planeswalker now. But lets them go get a basic land. So it's like a worse Swords to Plowshares, but can target a planeswalker, so I guess that makes it better in
Yeah.
some circumstances. I don't know.
Who knows? But all right. Is everyone back and ready for the next day here?
Sir, yes, sir.
right.
How is it? Oh, we get time for the hordes. That's fantastic.
Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, that's not what I wanted. What the hell? Boom. There. Oh. All right. It's early morning in Emberhearth. The sun has barely risen when the ground sudden shudders beneath your feet. Just once, but strong enough to rattle tools, shake shutters, and send birds scattering from the tree line. A low, distant rumble echoes through the forest, and then silence. The settlers gather
Cool.
in the clearing of the town, murmuring anxiously. Cyril Vane stands at the center, arms crossed, scanning the forest woods. Arl is tense, hand on his weapon, while Della looks pale and worried. Cyril Vane looks at the group. That wasn't a quake. Not a natural one, at least. Turning towards your party, it came from the old clearing, the one that we've been avoiding for some time now.
Okay.
Why have you been avoiding it?
There's just something not right about it. It gives off strange energy.
Hmm.
Mm.
I
What do
see
you
the
mean?
vibes ain't vibing. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Harl looks over towards the group. First those damn masked creatures, then Bren. Now the ground itself is waking up. He looks towards you guys all again. Something out there wants us gone. The rumble came from the northwest in the old grove, the same direction that Bren ran, the same direction that the masked figures came from. Sarah looks to you. I need you to investigate.
Hmm.
Of course you do.
Would be, I mean, we've been around that area quite very often.
It
I-
seems that way, yes.
Yeah, I mean, we probably know a lot of the lay of the land better than most people, so we could try to give it a cursory glance of sorts.
I am curious as to what's causing these rumbles. Must be something fearsome and formidable.
Oh, seems like
I'd
right up.
sooner find it on our terms, at least.
Well, yes, better we approach it than it approach us.
I'm certainly game.
As long as it makes for a good story, I'm more than happy to follow.
All right. So, as you guys converse amongst yourself, another faint tremor ripples through the ground. Softer this time, but unmistakable. The forest seems to be holding its breath. Whatever is happening in the old clearing, it's getting stronger. Cyril Vane looks towards you all. Find out what's waking up out there before it finds us.
All right then.
I do have a small question.
Yep.
This tremble that that we all feel, Rafen, through years of playing or being surrounded by arts such as music playing and being especially prone to playing the drums in loud settings, concerts of the sort, or attending concerts of the sort, would this feel similar to just loud vibrations being blasted onto the ground, or different from that?
It's different.
Okay. That's all I need to know. Nobody's putting a No, ain't nobody playing a concert out there in the middle of the woods.
Good question though. It was a good idea.
Can't say I didn't think about that when I was writing this, but
Hey,
Would have been
no.
terrifying if that was like a war drum call or something. That'd have been pretty scary actually. Some big ass war drums.
you begin to gather your gear and head northwest, following the faint tremors. The forest begins to grow darker, older, and stranger with every step. Somewhere ahead, something ancient is stirring. As you continue to move northwest, again, the trees are twisted and thick, with their branches heavy with moss. The air begins having that utterly familiar heaviness to it. The ground trembles again. Softer, but still unmistakable. You notice something strange. The underbrush ahead has shifted. Not trampled or cut, but rearranged, as if the plants themselves moved aside to form a narrow path. A path leading deeper into the old growth.
I think I'd like to preemptively cast Speak with Animals on myself.
Okay.
Hmm. Uh,
It's weird that in this system it actually uses a spell slot.
Yes, it does.
Alright.
It doesn't. It lasts for about 10 minutes, so it should be plenty of time. I would hope.
in addition to that, could I also cast Detect Magic?
Yes, you can.
All right, sounds good. I'm going to go ahead and cast. I mean, if it clearly seems as if the underbrush has been rearranged by the forest itself, Rothan is going to cast Detect Magic to try and see if there's any magical presence nearby within the range of 30 feet.
Yeah, so you notice in the magical bullshit in the air that something ancient helped move all these plants to form this path. You aren't really sure what it is. You've never encountered it personally, but you know it's not something natural. Like someone didn't just sit there and move the plants. It's almost like they just kind of like parting the Red Sea.
Got you. Okay.
Almost like something is drawing you closer to something. That's the best way I can describe it.
Got you.
Alright.
I do need to give everyone, or I need to have everyone give me a perception check though.
Gotcha.
Alright.
I'm gonna do a perception.
Remember to mark luck if you lose it.
Yes.
If you miss. I certainly did.
That's one of the things that always keeps me on my toes about this system is that if I fail a save, I just accept it.
Somebody roll, please. Somebody
Who
roll for me.
Oh yeah.
who rolled terribly? No, I did, but
I rolled bad. Herafen obviously did as well.
Yeah.
I think I got an 18.
Could I? And it's I mean I still don't understand very specifically this feature that I have, but could I bonus action Comrade to gain to use the help action on the bonus action to somebody else for their perception roll.
Interesting. Could you drop? Is there any way you can drop the text for that feature?
Yeah, I could try. Let's see.
I think if you right click it, there's a post to chat option.
Yes.
Oh, there is? Oh, even better. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Post chat. Yeah. So if you guys, I mean, it's my first time using the system, so I don't know exactly how help works with
you're
TOV. But if you guys want to take a look at that, and let me
That's
know
cool.
if it's permissible or
Oh
not.
yeah.
The bonus action is a bit after. It's not supposed to be a fact, but obviously, if you had known, you probably would have decided to do it ahead of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
For the
yeah,
first bullet point, you need to say, yeah, you just need to say you're doing that beforehand for the first
Okay.
bullet point.
fair. Yeah, I guess it's
Second
one of those
bullet point's
things.
awesome.
Like, I guess the comrade is one of those things like you would do. I mean, at least the first bullet point is like, okay, I know I'm not good at this, so I'll just do the help action. But like, it feels like it's not particularly strong because, at least the way I see it, is that why wouldn't I just do the help action regardless? You know, if I'm not going to do the thing anyways. Does that make sense?
The reason is that the help action it's referencing with that first bullet point is it's a specific combat action,
Yes.
which you would do to impose. You would do that to give advantage to an ally on a
Okay.
forthcoming attack,
Bingo.
So help,
which is
okay.
actually pretty cool. Like that's pretty rad. But like every turn, you can just kind of like set an ally up for advantage.
Okay, so
yeah.
to get this right, help actions. Okay, so I thought this was like help action as in like in D&D where you could just help somebody in the middle of just outside of combat stuff, right? Like if you have the same proficiency in something, you can just help them for an ability check. But help actions are specific to combat in TOV.
Well, at least when it's doing a capital H help, I would actually my belief is that this is actually the same in 5e D&D as well. The capital H help action is a combat thing they're trying to reference when they say that. But obviously, you also can just help someone on a roll. That's a thing you can do in TOV as well.
Got you. I need to look back and look through both of those things to make sure I got
both of these systems are complete. It's just a bunch of garbage of like mishmash words all on top of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just
what's a melee attack action and all that.
Yeah, I'm starting to understand. I'm starting to realize that like a lot of the differences between TOV and D&D, or at least 5e, is just that it's just syntax. It's really just like how a thing is phrased and how a certain verb is capitalized. That makes a whole difference.
So the easiest way for me to describe the difference, and I'm sure others can agree or disagree, but I look at TOV as the Pathfinder to D&D's 3.5. It's essentially the same system, but has its own unique quirks, like the luck system and obviously classes and all that. But with that being said, Thalarin, you are the only one that passed their check. So
seems to be so.
Somehow, you notice a masked figure standing in the distance. He stands ahead, half hidden behind a tree, small, barefoot, wrapped in bark and leaves. He is one of the same kind who took Tamsin. This one does not hiss at you. He doesn't move. It is simply watching you.
Okay. Now, it would appear that we're being watched by one of the masked creatures from before. Hiding in the bushes.
You begin to hear a childlike voice, which I am not going to try and imitate, because I don't feel like straining my voice. But it says, "Do not go further. It wakes."
What wakes?
The figure tilts its head, listening. It does not step forward, but it does not flee. It speaks again. The stone remembers. The ground remembers. You should not be here when it rises.
I take one step forward and ask them to clarify and explain themselves on what they mean.
The figure steps back, not in fear, but in warning. It raises a hand, palm outward. Stop. The ground is thin. The breath is wrong. You will fall. It is the old one, the one beneath.
Okay. I guess I will take a step back then.
Just to ask, this is all happening in common, or we can all understand this creature?
Yes, you can understand him.
May I
It's
ask a
definitely
question?
sounds like
Yeah.
a child talking. So they don't have like the best verbiage of common, but you can understand
okay.
them. It's like almost like someone learning how to speak English for the first time.
Second language.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask, is this old one a threat to you?
It kind of looks up at you and it just says, "The stones remember, the ground remembers. You should not be here when it rises."
Should you be here when it rises?
It looks towards you and it says, "I am hidden to it."
That's interesting. Is it obvious from the context that they are not talking about us four in this moment right now, but rather the entire settlement? Or like trying to figure out if when they're saying you should not be here, is it kind of from how they're saying it obvious what they mean by that, or is it still ambiguous to us even in the moment?
It could be interpreted as either you, the party, or you, the entire settlement.
Yeah.
It could be interpreted either way, and both are accurate.
Hmm.
I think I'd like to try something here, actually. So you're saying that he's speaking common as if it's their second language,
Very simplistic.
and this old one is
TSL.
something rather large,
Yep.
I'm guessing. To see if there's a better way of communication.
Oh boy. What are you thinking?
Just to reiterate, for the questions of what is this ancient one? First of all, do you understand me? Is this better? And to form a better chain of dialogue to see what the full history is here.
Alright, so what are you going to be trying to speak? Draconic, I'm assuming?
No, giant.
Giant. Okay.
I speak giant, yeah.
Why does that not surprise me? But
Why do you think this thing speaks giant?
Like
Well,
3 feet
something
tall.
is moving in the ground and causing a giant rumble, so
Speak
simple
Gopher
dragon
now?
brain, think giant, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what giant sounds like, so I don't know what the rest of you hear, but
Sounds like Portuguese.
I imagine the like if y'all played God of War, I imagine it's when Mimir is talking to Jormungandr, it's that giant like ooh, like it's a weird slow like
Oh, like you
that's
talking
what
about
I'm picturing.
like in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids almost?
No, not quite like that, no.
No, not quite like that.
No.
I kind of.
It's like that, but it's cooler though.
Yeah. Much cooler, much more thematic.
It's got Nordic
Much more
runes on the
badass.
shoulder as he's saying it.
It's got a very
Precisely.
grump thing to it. Yes, it's
But
very.
to answer your
rough.
question, the figure just stares at you.
I had a feeling. I figured he would not be able to understand that, but I wanted to try. I doubt they'd speak Draconic either. That seems unlikely. Unless what's in the earth is a giant dragon.
You don't know.
So I
that,
guess I could
but-
try that. I mean, I'll try Draconic. If he doesn't understand giant, then I'll try my other language.
That's up to you.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
It's like no giant then? Okay, then I speak Draconic and basically say that's like, oh, you didn't understand that? Let me try this. Let me try my native tongue, which is better for me anyway. And
As you-
ask several other questions regarding that.
As you begin
Yeah.
to speak Draconic, the figure disappears back into the woods.
Ooh.
He didn't
You're like, I
that.
hate dragons, actually. Yeah. No.
Don't scare him now.
He didn't like that so much he left.
Another tremor ripples through the ground. Stronger this time. The trees around you creak and sway, though there is no wind blowing. Ahead, the path begins to open into a wide clearing, and at its center, half buried in roots and earthen roots, you see the outline of ancient stone. And with that, let me get to the map that I made.
What?
Boom.
Well, I see. It was speak friend and enter. We must have had to speak the proper language. Why that language was Draconic, I don't know.
I don't think that was right, but sure.
Real quick, in game, since we went from the bushes to this point, how much time would you wager has happened? How much time would you wager has passed? I think is better.
Probably about an hour, give or take.
Sounds
Oh,
good.
I can't talk to animals anymore. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I was about to say, detect magic gone.
Yeah.
Um,
My ability to commune with the beasties has passed.
As you step toward the clearing, the forest falls silent once more. The air hums with a low, resonant vibration like something deep beneath the land is stirring. Whatever lies in the ruins is waking up.
Okay, then.
At the center of the clearing, half buried in the earth and roots, is the massive stone structure, ancient, cracked, and covered in moss. The stone is unlike anything you've ever seen. Smooth, seamless, etched with faint lines that glow softly with a pale green light. The tremors seem to pulse in time with the glow. The forest around the clearing is utterly silent. The ruins hum with a strange, rhythmic energy. The ground beneath your feet vibrates with that rhythmic. What do you do?
Obviously, the opportunity presents itself to just enter into the structure, but it might bear thinking a moment about what our objective here is. I suppose we've been told just simply to investigate what's happening. We don't yet quite know. I think that's fair to say. I look at the rest of you for confirmation of that.
I mean,
No, I am intrigued to see the source of, what's happening here, so I'd be inclined to take further steps forward and investigate.
I think I would agree with you. We were warned not to intrude, but it also seemed as though the individual warning us did not regard this as They're two different parties. It was hidden. We are hidden to it. So
Right.
odd to hear. So it's two different creatures. Whatever it is here that's stirring it does not seem to be the faction that those masked little creatures represent. Would you agree?
It doesn't seem benevolent, or malevolent, rather. It doesn't seem like it's out to hurt us.
The little masked guy, yeah?
Yeah, no, they seem like they're just guardians of this sanctuary, but it appeared that it opened up to us. Almost, like they
Mhm.
seemed to open the way. It was
Yeah.
almost like an invitation.
I'm just reassured. My hope is that we do not somehow offend or cause some further on diplomatic incident next week because we've done this, and I don't think
I
we
don't
have.
believe.
It does
No,
not seem. Yes.
I don't believe so. No.
No, I mean,
There
how
you
could
go.
it be a diplomatic incident if we have not encountered a diplomat in our travels here into this new land?
Exactly.
Oh, I think you are the closest we have to a diplomat.
I'm more of an artiste myself, but I have been told I have a tongue made of silver and pearl. But I carry myself along very well with the upper echelons of society from my olden days there as a young lad. So I could try my best, but new town, new cultures, new rules, new enjoyments of life, and most importantly of all, new stories to tell.
Oh,
You
you're
sure
a humble.
spoke some words there.
I mean, after all, I did not get onto this old age without having a measly 16 of charisma, as I might say myself.
Love it. Yeah. So I suppose I am reassured. We are capable men and women of action. We can handle whatever. Surely we can handle whatever comes our way in the structure here.
Of course.
Onward, I suppose.
So, what are you guys
Yeah.
going to do?
I would move to the center.
Oh, you're just gonna go
I mean, I can't
straight to
put
the
my-
center.
Well, I can't put my token out there, but yeah, I would just take, some mildly cautious steps onto the stone, but I would make my way to the center of it.
I do have a question. I need to be working on my background a lot more. But if it's fine with you for me asking, I, as a venerator, I worked a lot with a dwarf that I have planned that I was being under tutelage with the dwarf from my backstory. So, being that the fact, would I be able to get a sense that these structures are of dwarven fabrication?
Give me a history check.
Absolutely.
While he does that, can I cast guidance on Thularan?
Yeah, you can definitely.
Cool. It just made sense. It made sense to me that I would do that before you stepped out onto the platform.
Yeah, probably. You see me
Um,
walking, and you would backtrack. Be like, before you do something foolish, like set off a trap.
So,
Oh, that's
Rafa,
Yeah, don't worry about that.
the stone is strange, but you have no idea what the purposes of the structure. You have no idea why it's in the middle of this jungle, and you have zero clue anything about it.
this rock is a rock.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thank you.
Somebody,
Wow, I had no idea.
somebody seems to have enjoyed the fact that limestone was placed here on this land. Now they seem to be very masterful craftsmen, but I mean, who am I to go ahead and judge about the placement of said stone? I mean, this looks quite beautiful, to be honest. You would ask me.
All right, so Tharin, as
Yeah.
you approach the center of the circle, the ground
Yeah.
beneath you shifts just slightly, but enough to feel it. A soft exhale of warm air rises from a crack in the stone. The ruins are breathing.
Does it smell like anything?
Go ahead and roll perception.
Okay. Let me double check my. What the hell was keen sense again? Does that give me advantage on sense things or
That might be saves.
I
Yeah.
forget what keen
You're
sense?
not. Wait, are you a barbarian? What's keen sense?
It's part of my dragon sight. I have
Boom,
keen
boom,
sense and dark vision.
Oh,
Replace
I
it
just
with
can't remember
on
if it.
site.
this
Um,
is
Oh,
the keen
it's
sense
screaming
stuff.
at
You can
replace it
definitely
with
blame
blind
as
sight?
moodly.
It
That might
seems
be.
like
Yeah,
replaces-
that's a POVism for sure.
Hmm.
Keen sense. I'm not seeing that on your freaking sheet. I don't know why.
It's under dragon sight
Ah,
in
that's
features. Yeah. So under dragon sight, it's there.
why.
It doesn't tell me
Eh,
what that is. It just says I have it.
I'm
Keen
just
sense.
I'll
quickly
drop
and please double check. But it's what I was seeing is that it replaces blind sight.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, so like instead of like if I'm blinded, instead of
Yes.
like under something
Instead of
else, I
dark
use my
vision,
other
you have it.
senses
Yes.
to.
Yep. I think we
Okay,
talked
that
about
makes
that a few
sense.
weeks ago, actually.
I think we
Mhm.
did too, and I forgot. So,
hmm
all right. So you wanted a perception?
Oh, without a doubt.
Okay.
You can roll the d4 from guidance here if you want.
I believe I shall. Yes, I will. Let
Big
me
rolls.
see.
Big rolls. Oh,
Yeah, I'll definitely add. I will add a D4 to that.
big four, big four, big four.
3.
Oh,
3, so 16.
16.
Okay. So you noticed it smells of musty earth.
Musty earth. Okay. That's useful.
Feeling really good about that guidance now, aren't you?
I mean, it helped. Is it like a constant breathing, like a rhythm of breathing, or is it just the one? Like, is the ground beneath me like constantly rising and falling?
It's not necessarily rising and falling, but
Mm.
you kind of subtly sense it, and it's a rhythmic. So it's like someone's breathing.
So if I like go prone and like try to put my ear to it, can I get like a sense of what it sounds like, what it could be coming from, like what type of creature or thing could be breathing underneath it?
Yeah, you can attempt.
I'm just not sure what else to
So
apart from stomping my foot on it to see what's underneath. I don't know what else to do there.
I mean, you can certainly try and attempt to stomp it.
I feel like that's a bad idea. There's no other openings or like ways to get beneath it?
Not that you see, just the seams.
I had to say, it seems like something might be alive under here. Do any of you, I'm just in the party here, do any of you guys want to like spread out, look for clues, maybe see if there's a hidden lever somewhere? I don't know.
Yeah, I could
Oh.
go ahead.
I mean,
and
I'm
call-
standing on
let's
this
get the
thing and
freedom.
I'm fine, so. Maybe we.
Yeah.
I think I would take a few more steps up, see if like maybe I'll like walk around the circle and see if that changes anything.
You still hear
Yeah.
or feel the same rhythmic breathing.
Um, the breathing is not
Could I
heard by the rest of
make
us, right? It just feels like air pushing our way.
Yes.
Pretty much. It's got a very earthy, musty scent.
Mm, 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 mm,
is there a way I can do an investigation or maybe a religion check to identify like elements of like ritualistic kind of elements of where we are? Like it's like, oh, this is like a summoning circle. Or I recognize like, oh, this try to infer something about its purpose or use.
Yeah, you could definitely roll a religion check.
Is this audio off
But
for anybody
also-
else, or is that just me?
I'm to be honest,
Yeah.
I'm hearing Ultron talking to me right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a
for a
little.
second I was
no.
like, oh, this is the end of humanity. Cool shit.
Oh no.
Oh, there you go. That was good.
Am I any better now? Or
Oh
is it
no, now
still-
it's back to. It like fluctuated for a
Weird.
second there.
It was
Hmm,
comparatively a little better, but
sad.
I mean, you
Fair
got a
enough.
sword. throw,
I'm just trying to roll a religion check to figure out what's going on. I do have a sore throat. That's true.
both of your computer got that virus, man.
All right. Yeah, definitely go ahead and roll religion.
I assume an 11 is a miss.
Yeah, so you're not really sure.
Fair enough. Let me turn the spotlight away while my audio is bad.
All right. So, as you guys are exploring around, from the tree line, a soft hiss echoes. A masked figure stands at the edge of the clearing, watching. It raises one hand, not in threat, but in warning. It wakes. You must not open it. Not yet. The masked figure
Oh,
then
speaking-
vanishes into the forest.
Oh,
As the ruins fall silent again, the glow
of
fades.
course.
The tremors stop, but the air still hums with power. Boom.
Definitely don't like that.
The clearing is silent. The ruins lie before you, massive, ancient, and their glowing lines dimmed after the last tremor. The air hums softly, like a distant heartbeat beneath the ground. Then, the ground shifts again, a slow, deliberate movement. The glowing lines, bright and pale green, pulsing in a slow rhythm. The seam across the stone widens by a finger's width. A warmth of breath air escapes from below. The ruins are opening. The seam widens another inch. The glow intensifies. The ground trembles beneath your feet. What do you do?
So, wait, is the ground opening beneath me?
Oh yes. It's
So
it's-
probably.
Yeah, we gotta get the hell out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move over here. Because if this thing is opening underneath me, yeah, I don't want to be anywhere near that.
yeah. They're starting to like
Um,
kind of unseal.
Imagine like the biggest monster you can think of. Get out. We just need to leave. We just need to go.
I mean, over the top, how you said it was a rhythmic breathing, or did I mishear that?
Yes. Almost like it's having a steady breath.
How
Almost like
rhythmic is the
it's
breathing?
asleep.
Pretty much.
Sounds like something is asleep, and we probably shouldn't wake it up. But my curiosity is probably gonna get the better of me, and I want to see what it is.
The breathing is like honk, shoo, honk, shoo, honk, or is it like honk, me 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 me, honk, me 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 me?
It's just like a standard breathing. Like
Okay,
someone's asleep, not snoring or anything like that. But it's just
okay,
ominous breathing.
got it. I'd say if okay, sounding ominous. Robin's gonna take a few steps back, but hearing this rhythm from the breathing, almost instinctively taking out their drum set and just like lightly tapping along to like the rhythm of the breathing. Just like if the breathing, I'm assuming the breathing, yeah. If someone's gonna say like they're just like dun, 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 kind of following with the theme of how like scary this shit is.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Now I'm just
Medic-
kind of like I would
medic-
just kind of look over and be a little confused
All right, so as Raffin
by what
pulls
you're
out his drum
doing.
kit and he starts paddling on the drums, what is everyone else doing?
I feel like I'm just staring
confused.
at him like, why?
I would probably go. I'd be keeping my eye on the opening and trying to peer inside to see what is, what could be lurking beneath. Because my curiosity is getting a better. I want to see what's under there.
Okay, so you're trying to like examine the structure.
Well, if it's so, like, how is it opening steadily? Is it
Yeah, so it's kind of like
like how is this opening up?
so essentially like you see the cracks on the map, like starting with the
Yep.
circle, like each of the cracks are slowly starting to like separate, and so they kind of like as it goes. It's hard to explain. Think of like an old like Fallout door. Like it kind of like Star Wars esque. Like it,
Oh, like an old vault.
yeah, kind of similar, very similar. Best way to describe it without giving away
Oh,
anything.
okay.
So
Okay, I got you. So yeah, I'd be like standing on the edge trying to peer inside and maybe like let out a little hello.
okay,
Why are you guys dumb?
so as you
That's what you
are
do when a giant cave is opening. You peer over and you say hello.
so
Absolutely not.
Maybe give it a little friendly knock, you know?
so as you are examining, examining and looking around, you notice that the glowing lines converge towards the seam, forming a spiral pattern. The pattern pulses faster
Cool.
when you approach, reacting to your presence. Um, Jack, give me an investigation check.
Well, this ought to be good. I could use that guidance for this.
Will do, like happily, but
Ooh. It wouldn't have helped.
The pattern is too complex to decipher, but it's definitely reacting to you.
This is like a out of thing, but would it be anybody approaching it?
Correct.
Okay. Then yeah, I would just kind of stand my ground and do what I can to peer inside and still let out another little hello.
All right.
Is anybody in there?
The ruins continue to open on their own slowly.
I'm running for the tree line. I'm running for the tree line.
They continue to open on their own slowly, steadily, as if following a rhythm older than the forest itself. Something beneath the stone shifts. From the tree line, a soft hiss echoes. A masked figure steps into the clearing. Small, silent, and urgent. It raises both hands in warning. Stop! Stop! You must stop! It's not ready! You are not ready!
Do I
Yeah,
have a
can we
chance
turn
to?
back now?
Well, do I have a chance to respond to him, or is he gonna
Oh
disappear
no,
again?
he's still there.
Okay, cool. So I'll respond in Draconic. What are we not ready for? What is down there?
He responds, and it's almost like it's in your head. The old one, the buried one, the one that remembers. Only you are able
Remembers-
to hear that.
What do you mean? Remembers what? What old one?
The old
And I
one.
try like, can you describe? What does he look like? What can you describe? What he looks like?
It just lifts its hands in the air and tries to make itself as big as possible, but it's really not that big.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm speaking Draconic. Does he look like me? Does he look like? And I like gestured to myself. Does he look like this?
It shakes its head and it responds with a no. It's the old one. It's one of the oldest living
Okay.
things.
Okay. I'm still curious as to how he can understand Draconic, but
Who said he was understanding Draconic?
well, that's what I'm speaking, and he's responding to me in my head, so that's a little odd. He wouldn't respond to me otherwise.
How do you know it's not reading your thoughts?
Oh, well, they could be doing that too. I guess. I don't know. Little buggers casting, some kind of detect thoughts on me, I guess. Okay,
Casting
so it's
message.
some old ancient earthy being. Okay. Well, and he appears to be pretty panicked. I'm
yes.
assuming, right? He's looking very scared, very skittish.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if the little forest dude is looking that scared, I think I might want to back off a little. So I'm gonna go ahead and take several steps back.
The seam is now wide enough to see faint light beneath the stone, a pale green glow pulsing like a heartbeat. You can try to open it fully, or step back and let it close.
I'll go with the party's consensus on this one.
I think we should have listened to the kid.
Well, I did. He came back and was like very scared, so I'm ready to take a few steps back here and maybe not awaken some ancient horror.
I think it's a little too late for that, don't you think?
No, I think we can back away. We can backtrack and report our findings. I think we've discovered a pretty significant thing.
Uh-huh.
So, what are you guys
And-
going to do?
Drummer boy, any ideas? Any thoughts?
I gotta say, there's gonna be a good light show under here in the next couple of minutes, and I'm starting to feel the rhythm here.
Mhm.
As he's still drumming away as all this is happening.
Wonderful.
So, do you
Yeah, I
guys
think we
try to open
go.
it fully, or do you try and let it close?
I think we should leave it alone.
I'm down for letting it close for sure.
So,
Okay.
the glowing lines dim, the
Yeah.
tremors soften, the seam slowly begins to close inch by inch. The masked figure exhales in relief. Good. Not yet. Not yet. Boom. Next scene. Boom. All right. So I gotta get the next map up. Boom. I think this is the one. All right. Let me just double check. Okay. Yep. This is the next map. You guys should all see it at this point once it finishes loading.
Oh, that's a hole.
Yes. That's
There's a
how it
hole in the ground.
opens.
There's a hole in my life.
Let me drag out your characters so it's easier for you guys to do party shit. Boom. Okay, back to my notes. The cracked seam glows faintly, pulsing like a heartbeat beneath the earth. Warm air seeps upwards in slow, rhythmic breaths. The masked figure still standing there, trembling, its masked face turned towards the opening. A low, resonant hum rises from beneath the stone, deep enough to vibrate in your ribs. The glowing lines across the ruins brighten, then dim, as if something below was breathing. The masked figure flinches. It hears you. It feels you. You shouldn't have touched the seal.
Well, I don't think any
Oh,
of
so
us.
it's opening. It's opening anyway.
Well, so it opened up that far. I just didn't switch over the map while you were doing all the rest of the stuff before you guys
Ah.
decided to step back. It's
Oh,
not fully open.
I see.
Like it, like
But it's open.
yeah, like every breath it was taking, it opened a little bit more.
Opening.
Yes. As you guys sit around, a tendril of pale green light rises from the opening, thin, wavering, like smoke or mist. It curls upward, tasting the air. Then it turns towards you. The masked figure begins in a panic. Do not move. Do not breathe. It's searching. The tendril of light lashes outward fast, impossibly fast, as it strikes the ground at your feet. A shape rises from the opening, formless, shifting, a silhouette made of light and memory. It is not whole, it is not awake, but it is aware. Who calls me? Who breaks the sleep?
I imagine that the entirety of this time, Rothin's just been like twiddling with his drums, and then suddenly hears this, looks at this character who just shown up out of the blue, born of ethereal mist, and just takes a look around to the rest of the party. He's like, now who on invited on this a young, transparent fella into our group here?
It's a great question. Why don't you ask him?
Now, sir, if you do not mind me asking, I know you were asking as to who done invited you on to this earthly, non-transparent realm. But what is your purpose here? Have you come to go play some songs with us?
Nothing responds. You just see the tendrils shifting in and out, searching, listening, wavering.
Well, if you're not a good singer, that's not a problem here. You can always play a good instrument. As a matter of fact, how would you like to go ahead and help me play some of these drums here? I think you might be mighty well at beating down some tunes down here for the rest of us. Now, let me go ahead and hand you one of my drumsticks. Rothman leans over and hands over one of their drumsticks. Here, I got a drum set up right here. So you just go ahead and you how about you follow on to my rhythm? I had a really good beat going on earlier, and I would really appreciate if you could help me find the ending to this tune here. If you can provide any insight.
Oh God.
Brother, we're in trouble now.
As Rothin is continuing to talk, tendrils, more of them, begin to appear out of the cavernous opening. The trees around the clearing begin to bend inward, with their branches creaking, their roots shifting beneath the soil. The forest seems to be afraid of this being. The masked figure is now terrified. Run! Run before it sees your faces! The presence
I agree. We should
surges
probably be doing
upward,
that.
light exploding from the opening, blinding, warm, and impossibly ancient. Then, everything goes white. And that is the end of the
So we
session.
should be. Oh.
Oh!
All right, boys. Let's run.
Wake up in
and
another
make new
campaign
characters.
altogether.
Yeah, let's write up our next characters, folks. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the end of that party. We done
Yeah.
awoken ancient
One of two
people.
options, either exactly as you say. God.
If this ends up in the death of any party members outside of Rothin, I deeply and sincerely apologize. Not my intentions.
I mean, I was the one that was
The
trying
bit
to
was
like
good
say
though.
hello.
I will acknowledge.
Yeah. Fair.
I don't think we're dead though. I don't think we're dead. I think we're okay.
I hate all of you.
I think we're fine.
Oh.
I think we made a new I think we made a new friend. I think your drumming, I think that might actually encourage it. Maybe that light show was part of him setting up the stage, you know?
Yeah. It's what I'm thinking. It's like,
right.
Shit. He was
He's got
digging
the
the tunes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Backstage lights going, he's ready to get the spotlight. That's what that was, a big spotlight.
Yeah. Right now, in Rothin's mind, it's like, this is an eager fan showing up to
Ready
the
for concert.
to the stage. It's like, listen, man, here's one of my drumsticks. Go ahead and fucking rock the fuck out with me, man.
There you go, man.
That's Rothin's mentality right now. I don't like the way BM is smiling at me because I think
We'll see what happens.
it's like, that was a very innocent way of looking at it, but you're dead as a motherfucker right now.
No, you guys are just gonna hate me.
Nah.
I mean, in some respect, the GM was like, in some respect, the GM presented a button, and the button was like, press for plot. And we just like mashed that button, basically.
Oh
You know?
yes.